morning and welcome to an all-new Eye of the Tiger. I'm Nate Wynn.
And I'm Austin Daly.
RJUHSD has come to a decision on surveillance cameras. 19 cameras, which will record audio and color video, will be installed on campus as soon as this summer.
The cameras will be installed outside in public spaces with clear signage and offer a connection to a mobile app according to district board documents. Administrators hope the surveillance system will serve as a deterrent against vandalism and other incidents. Assistant Principal Stephanie Malia has administrative experience with surveillance cameras.
Well, I'm actually in support of it. I came from a school where I worked there about 8 years, and we had security cameras in the halls and also in the parking lot. And we were able to solve a number of vandalism crimes because of it, and we were also able to review if there were fights that occurred. You know, sometimes they're mutual, but sometimes we could see that the student was just standing there and was jumped. So I'm in support of it because it's been beneficial in my experience.
Sophomore Brady James thinks that a surveillance system may help students feel safer.
I think that safety is more important than privacy, and students still have privacy even if there's cameras around. It's just a better way to keep other people safe.
Sophomore Paige Jacobson believes that RHS's campus size calls for expanded monitoring.
I think it's pretty good. I know that we have a very large campus, and so I feel like it'd be good to have more eyes watching everywhere since we do have an open area on campus, such as the alleyway, and there's really no way for us to close that off. So I feel like it'd be good if we had more people watching.
Junior Michael Spates feels that a surveillance system is unnecessary.
I don't think privacy is an issue. I mean, if the school wanted to, they can go through your backpack, go through your car. So privacy is already kind of thrown out the window. But I don't understand why you would need cameras, because who does anything in Roseville that needs to be recorded, or at least in Roseville High School.
The district expects the cameras to be fully operational by the end of next school year. You can read the full story in this week's paper or online.
The district expects the cameras to be fully operational by the end of the next school year. You can read the full story in this week's paper or online.
Jamie Handling revived the creative writing class this year. The class recently put out its first English magazine, which is a compilation of students' work throughout the year.
Students enjoyed putting together the magazine and selecting art pieces from art classes to coincide with their writing. It was exciting for students to see their work in print.
Being able to see my name on a book and see my work in a book is just, it inspires me to do more and to want to put myself out there even more, seeing that I can do it here, so why can't I do it there?
My favorite part of being published in a magazine was the fact that I got to be published and seeing my words on paper, paired with this outstanding art from art students and my classmates' work being alongside mine. It was really cool.
Handling feels that the class has been a huge success in a large part because of the family feel the class developed throughout the year.
I think the biggest win was not only were they successful in their development as writers, but as humans, and I think creating that family environment was really special.
Handling is very pleased with the class and hopes to expand the program by eventually adding classes and putting out 2 books next year.
I will only have the class one semester, so that the first semester will have to be students on campus submitting on their own, which will be a challenge, but I would love to start collecting work now. So if anyone wants to submit, they can email me, jhandling@rjuhsd.us. That'd be great. Artwork, poetry, short stories.
You can purchase a magazine at the Student Service Center for $10. The proceeds will go to the class so they can continue to cover the cost to produce the book and grow their program.
We now go to Jason Russell for sports.
Good morning and welcome to an all-new edition of EOTSN. I'm Jason Russell. The Roseville boys varsity golf team season officially ended last Monday at Empire Mine Golf Club during the section tournament. Coach Fukuman has been coaching golf at Roseville for over 10 years, and this year's team at the section tournament shot the lowest score Fukuman has ever seen as a varsity golf coach, 396. Unfortunately, that was not enough to move on to the next round, which was not an easy pill to swallow.
Well, I'm disappointed. I think the boys were disappointed because we probably played the best golf we ever did. That was probably the best round they've had the whole year. And to come up a couple strokes short is disappointing, yet I think it's gratifying, showing how hard the boys worked to get to that point. And they accomplished a lot this year. It was a sad day, but it was a great day because the boys did all I asked of them. I couldn't be more proud of them and appreciate all their effort. So,
despite the season being over, the highs of the season far outweigh the lows. Part of the reason for the boys' success this year can be directly attributed to how close they were, not only as teammates, but friends as well.
I think the best thing is they get along really well. It's a very close-knit group, very supportive, and I think that's really what helped down the stretch.
Go random. I'm recording this.
As everyone was helping each other out, kind of helping each other, boosting each other up. Everybody, we didn't have to count on one person. I think every match, every tournament, it was someone always stepped up, and that was good to see. And I think that's because the team was so close together and supportive of each other.
With the season being over and having spent 4 years with the majority of the seniors on the team, Fukuman knows how much he will miss the team. And Jake Littlejohn also was extremely proud of how the team finished this year.
I was sad to see it end. Obviously, Jake's still moving on, so hopefully Jake can move on past Masters, make the NorCals and States. Sad to see our seniors go because I've had them for 4 years and they've accomplished a lot. So very proud of them and couldn't have asked more from them this year. So it was a great year.
I mean, we all did our part. We all, a lot of guys shot their best score, and it just wasn't enough this year. So, but I mean, we're definitely proud of the way we played, and we finished on a good year, being all seniors, and I mean that's the best we could do. So I'm definitely proud of my teammates and how hard that we worked.
In my opinion, golf, just in terms of skill and how technically proficient you have to be to shoot a good round, is arguably the hardest sport in the world. As I mentioned earlier, the team shot a season low of 396. That is extremely impressive. And while we're on the topic of extremely impressive, senior basketball player Shelby McKay recently committed to Westmont College in Santa Barbara. And that's it on your home for Roseville High School sports, top plays, breakdowns, and more. I, the Tiger Sports Network, EOTSN. Now we go to entertainment.
Thanks, Jason. Season 4 of Orange is the New Black seemed to slip my interest, but as a loyal viewer, I had, of course, to at least tune in for Season 5 to see if they could redeem themselves in my eyes. 5 seasons is a long time running, and shows eventually tend to have a steady decline from there on, but Orange is the New Black had a spike in its lifeline. Ending in a cliffhanger at Litchfield, Season 5 picks up in the same second it left off at the Season 4 finale, and we see the conclusion of the cause and effect relationship. Taking a completely different turn than from what I assume other viewers expected, we see a completely new side of Litchfield and its inmates. Of course, the acting is good. They've all been playing the same characters for about 5 seasons now, but we get to see the true humanity of the characters we have come to know in this new season. The cast is phenomenal in showing us the side of their characters we've never seen before, especially Jessica Pimentel as Maria, who has grown in prevalence as the show progresses. Her timeline from Season 1 to now is a rather tumultuous one, as we see the good, bad, and the ugly of her character. As I continue to watch, it's surprise after surprise, and I cannot imagine what will ensue throughout the rest of the season. But I am excited to find out just what will. If you are a fan disappointed after Season 4 like me and skeptical about partaking in the annual binge watching of Orange is the New Black, take my word for it and give Season 5 a chance. Thank you. Now we go back to news.
Thanks, Gabby. An RHS junior recently visited Hawaii for a mentoring experience that hit home.
Last spring break, Roseville High School junior Elena Camacho was presented with the opportunity to mentor at Camp Taylor, a camp for children with congenital heart disease in Oahu, Hawaii.
I have congenital heart disease, so when I was born, I have transposition of the great arteries, which I don't know if you know what that is, but I had my first and only open heart surgery when I was 3 days old. So.
As a mentor, Camacho felt she was able to interact with children that are currently experiencing some of the same issues that she once faced as a child. She was also there to guide not only the children, but also their concerned and questioning parents.
It's the best experience you could ever have. It really makes you appreciate and understand what you have, and you feel so loved. It's amazing.
Roseville High School junior Hallie Daleabout was and continues to be proud of her friend for continuing down the path that once provided many obstacles within Camacho's life.
Everyone there is super hard workers. It's for kids with congenital heart defects, so they've all had struggles throughout their lives, and I'm super proud of Elena for kind of embracing that and having it be part of who she is.
Camacho plans to attend the camp again next year.
Student government is looking for students to be part of the Tiger Link crew to help out with this year's freshman orientation. If you're interested, talk to Student Government Advisor Brent Maddox to sign up. That's it for us today on I, the Tiger.
And remember, we're always on at iTheTigerNews.com. See you next time.